Class here, Mages of Mystralia. I got this from the January Humble choices. I thought it looked interesting, and let's go. Oh. Let's see, I read a review that said Mage mode was recommended. Apparently it gets hard enough. See, there was once a pleasant green meadow beside a waterfall here near the Mistral Woods, with an ancient and splendid temple like stone pavilion, older than Mage Kings themselves. They used it as a forest hunting lodge until time collapsed into ruins. No one ever goes there anymore. But we're going there. We are not a person. Got it. I may have turned the music down too low. This may be meant to be light music, though. So, they know about your secret now. Who are you? Your mentor. I have nothing better to do than start you on your road to becoming a mage. Because if I don't, you'll no doubt burn down the entire valley, idiot girl. What? Leave me alone. It was an accident, Yeah. I know. Come. To go where? I don't want to be a mage. You think so? Well, you probably didn't want to stop having a home and an uncle either. But it happened. So you can be someone the Marquis will soon have imprisoned or killed for being a mage, or you can be a real mage and do some good in the valley. Come and heed me and learn. Who are you? I told you, mentor. Something wrong with your ears, girl? Who are you? Zia. Greetings, Zia. Time to start growing up. What? Life's so easy, is it not? You have the gift. You are a mage. Or rather, you will become a mage or you will soon become dead. Choose. I don't want to die. So you are a mage. Let us begin. But how? Come with me. You have much to learn. We're dressed in mage gear. And we are the lightning spell from the Persona series. Or no, that's Zio. Or no, Zio is Phantasy Star. Why is this blinking? Mentor, talk. About time, mages can't sleep all day, so spellcraft. Gasp! Magery, then, if that word scares you less. If people cared less about words and more about deeds, the valley would be a better place. Come, you still want to be a mage? Oh yes, but how? By trying and failing, and so learning spells. That was a spell. What spell? Ah, you seek to dazzle me with your brilliance already. I taught you the basics, but you need to learn spells. Try to do magic without knowing and without a spellbook, and colleges burn down. Yes? Not good. Not good. So try and fail and so learn. Go to Haven, where mages meet. There are others? Yes, there are others like us. In Haven you shall receive your training. It is in deep forest, and not so easy to find, so follow the trail that leads deepest in. There I shall also be, and will teach you some beginnings. You mean I go to Haven alone? Of course, you're the one who wants to be a mage, so go. But isn't it dangerous out in the valley? Of course, but oh, don't worry. If you meet some horrible monster, just burn them up. You managed a whole cottage, didn't you? Life is so easy, is it not? Okay. I'm trying my buttons. Nothing's burning. Perhaps it will unlock once we start walking down the only path out of here. I also detected that my character didn't jump or anything. Oh, we're dead. That's the end of the game. No, we're alive. Okay. Great. How am I going to reach Haven now? Okay, some company Borealis Games presents, I think it said, a game produced by some name I'm not gonna try to pronounce, directed by someone else. Mages of Mystralia. It's a book. A spellbook? I wonder what it's doing here. Who are you? Did it just speak? Or was it only in my head? Well, perhaps you'll do. If you're not young mage, I can get you back on your way. I'd better take it with me. Yeah, that's the normal response to such a thing. The spellbook appears to be communicating with me, telepathically. I don't think Mentor's book does that. Ah, clearly we must learn how to fire. Here, let me show you how to use an immediate spell. I noticed that in the button config, or I don't know if I could configure anything, but there was a way to view the controls. Had no idea what immediate meant. Besides that it seems short for immediate. Yeah, allows for instantaneous spells such as slashes and explosions. New focus. X. Pow. Got him. Ah. It was a switch. They just had to prompt me with my button that does things, rather than give me a whole text box explaining things. I approve. Pure button prompt tutorials are probably my favorite kind. Alright. Got him. It dropped some green stuff. Goblins this bold? Which mage isn't guarding this part of the forests? Who knows? Story and lore, production, sound design, music. They exist. Gives us something to look at during the long paths. Here you'll need a new trick. I will teach you how to cast an ego spell. I guess that probably means like self? Right trigger to ego. Allows for spells affecting oneself, such as shields and fast movement. Ah, okay. Shielded. Designed by people. Cool. Got 8 green. We're rolling in it now. Programming, also by people. For a second I was like, wait, I should block some of his arrows to build up my ego skill, because I've been playing Rune Factory 4. Everything's a skill. Okay, UI design, animation. Oh! I feel you have a natural affinity with the next one, yes? I call it an Actus spell. I don't have a guess about that one. Allows for spells with conditional durations, such as mines and projectiles. Okay. Oh wait, do it on the torch. Okay, I cannot seem to harm myself with it. Also, mana comes back pretty fast, I'm noticing. Oh. I solved it. No idea if it's like worth the time to be hunting down these little green bits. What I know is basically the store page text. And one review that I skimmed. So I know magic is banned, which they've pretty well covered in the cutscenes. You only have one spell type left to learn. Here's a Creo spell. As for spells with a durable effect, such as ice bridges and firewalls. Oh, hi. Trying to get a feel for whether the fire is useful in combat at all. What's this strange sign on the ground? Looks like a teleportation glyph, but I don't know where it leads. Okay, when the royal family and all other mages were banned from Mystralia, some of them remained and built the secret hideout. The only path leading in is magically hidden, so an unwitting traveler could blunder through the place and not know where they were near a settlement. Haven. We made it. You certainly took your time getting here. I fell in the river near your house. Mentor, I found a strange spell. What's this? You already have a spell book? Show it to me. And he's surprised. You already have spells in there, too. Well, you certainly skipped a lesson or two. Welcome to Haven, Zia. We may just meet here when needed, and this is the Enchanter. Hello, nice to meet you. Yes, I'm the one who takes care of this place. Normally he's also the one who provides the spellbooks, but you're beyond that now, it seems. You're ready to go out into the world and start becoming a proper mage. We learn by doing. First you're going to Mistral Woods. Evil has started to take root there. What can I do? You do what mages do. Find the source of the corruption and get rid of it. Is that really what mages do? Mages keep the valley safe from wayward magic. This was our role during the time of the Mage Kings, and it still is. Now it is your role too. A tip before you go. You see this lamppost here? We mages can use it to record our memories, to preserve our progress. Use it as you travel. This is what allowed mages to prevail for so long. Yeah, save points are basically cheating. Also, thank you, Enchanter. Also, don't step on my flowers. Follow the road down south to reach Mistral Woods. Good luck if you believe in such a thing. Do I need to interact with the... I guess it doesn't seem interactable. Okay, see that blue flower? That's a magic lily. Plant 4 to complete the garden. Find 1 in the woods, 1 in the... Okay. So because people trample his garden, he's giving us a quest. Okay, you can imbue some magic lilies from my garden with soul beads, create mana charms, which allow you to regain your mana in no time. The more magic lilies you plant, the more mana charms you'll be able to make simultaneously. Okay. You can use it to regain mana. So it's a magical version of an Estus flask, I guess? And it has more capacity once we find the lilies. Okay, so it says saving in the bottom left just when I get vaguely near the lamp. I noticed that time. Mage training room. So I'm not seeing a path down south to go to the woods. Maybe I came too far right. Oh, is this it? Ah, that's walkable. Health fountain, mana fountain, person fountain. Oh, you're new. I'm Emma, a mage just like you. I guess you're wondering how to get out, yes? Haven is protected by a magic seal. You need to dispel it before you go in and out. Why don't you try to unseal it? Let's read. Speak mage and enter. What? I've done it. Also nice Lord of the Rings reference. Except for that didn't have anything to do with speaking a specific word. Great job, I knew you could do it. Ancient mages used to hide their belongings in sealed caches. Or caches? Something like that. If you're lucky, you'll find other seals in remote places of the valley. And then we can steal their stuff. Wait, is this spellbook... Is it attached to us, or is it hovering near us? I don't know why those light up. I could have also tried my shield, I guess. Young lady, can you tell me where we are? I'm not sure. Well, my map says we're here. I'll just follow the road. I hate having to take a detour. Remember, you can access your map to see how to reach other areas. Yeah, remember, that thing I never learned. So there's Haven. There's the woods. So now that I've gone south, I must now go northeast. Teleportation anchor, you are here. Completed areas. Okay. And I guess only mages can see that purple. Which will always mean that if I see some directional signpost and there is a purple marker, it's probably always going to lead to Haven. Good to know. Okay. Long ago, the villagers of Greyleaf used to transport woods, but had stopped when they were patrolling guards that were pulled back. Goblins have taken over, and travelers on the main road always feel watched. Alright, we found the woods. Okay, just checking whether I was actually in a 2D segment by going away from the camera. There's a campfire. And our game is saved. Ha! Oh. Green. Presumably some kind of currency, but... what kind, I may never know. That's unlikely, actually. Ha! Help! They're goblins. There was another signpost with a purple. So the shield seems pretty good so far. Are you okay, Rachel? Zia? You saved me? Guess you're not so bad after all. What are you doing in the woods? You know it's dangerous. With the way to the castle blocked, I was trying to find another way to get there and sell my wares. But my cart broke down and I was attacked by goblins. It only gets more dangerous from here. I'll gather my things and return to Greyleaf for now. Can you let my husband Vitas know that I'm here? I'll sure need his help with the cart, okay? New side quest, except it may be main quest. So I guess that's a seal up there? Oh, hello. Oh, I harmed a critter. Oh, it got mad. Both of them did. It was a mistake, I'm sorry. I was wondering if I could quickly leave that in front of me and then run through it and then have them run through it. But the cast on that is not very fast. Read. Okay. Oh, and then one at the bottom. Okay. Treasure. Purple soul bead. They're quite uncommon and much more powerful as magic reagents, but common Mystralians regarded as defective, considering them to have no monetary value. Okay, I now have purple in addition to green. Okay, water just hurts. Understood. Didn't quite get my shield up in time. Okay. I guess one other thing I know from the store page is that eventually we're gonna be like crafting interesting spells. We've like not even scratched the surface of the spell system in this game yet. We've like looked at the surface. With the Mistral Woods controlled by Goblin and the main road to Mystralia blocked by a recent rock slide, the mountaintop hamlet's inhabitants feel more isolated than ever. When Zia accidentally burned down her house, they were quick to take matters into their own hands and exile her. And now we're back. Apparently. Right. I guess episode probably ends next lamp. I'd better hide my wand here and avoid casting spells around people or I'll be arrested. Gonna get in trouble. Not bothering to hide the spell book, though. Zia, how nice to see you. I was afraid I'd never see you again. Not sure if I should pronounce that Tao or Dao. It is a person's name. Anyway, how are you? How is Greyleaf? I do miss it. I'm fine, but I don't think you should come back yet. The others are still afraid of you. I tell them they're being ridiculous, but you know. Oh no! Zia, what are you doing here? I met Rachel in the woods. She was attacked by goblins. She needs your help. What? Rachel needs my help? I'm coming, Rachel. Okay, goodbye. Probably can't get past that guy. You were banished from Greyleaf by the will of the people and the law. Mages are outlawed. You cannot enter. Be gone. Okay. Mr. Woods, the Highlands. I don't know, was there something I missed doing in the woods? It felt like a linear path. I don't remember any branches. I guess there must have been one. I guess, does my map indicate? Yeah, it does indicate a topward exit from the woods. Still, we accomplished our little quest. Oh, actually, now we probably go back to where the cart was and it'll be moved out of the way and we have another path open. That's just automatic. The sheathing and unsheathing the wand. Do you sheath a wand? I think you definitely draw a wand. But there's no sheath. I guess you stow the wand? Oh yeah, I can press A. I guess I didn't read the text. I assumed it was the same text as when I first entered the woods. Guess it could have been updated due to the side quest progression. Got him. That's like the least impressive projectile spell I've ever seen. There they are, the cart's moved. Thank you again for your help back there. Say, I seem to be missing some wares. I think the goblins managed to leave with some of them. Do you think you could get them back? I'll look for them. Knew I could count on you. I have 4 bags of wares missing. They all bear Greyleaf's crest, like this one. I'll be waiting for you in Greyleaf. Remember, you can access your inventory to view your items and equip wands. Alright, I have a mana charm. I can use it to regain mana. I have a wand. I have not discovered the 9 other wands. Looks like there are 10 health upgrades, 10 mana upgrades, and then exactly 2 types of currencies. And then I hit left bumper and I'm here. Looks like much like the seal puzzles, we've got some sort of a triangle grid that sort of arranges into hexes if you view groups of triangles, but that like assemble together. Oh wait! I should remember that I have an ice spell that freezes the water. How quickly I forgot. I mean, it's not useful at all in combat. We used it exactly 3 times, and it was all in a row, so it's more like using it once. Oh look, a magic lily. I'll take its bulb for the enchanter. Bring it back to him when you have time. You can plant it in his garden. Magic lily bulb. Bulb found in the wild. I can plant it in the enchanter's garden in Haven. But yeah, due to the camera position, I hadn't actually, I guess I would have been able to see it when I was here, but I hadn't noticed there was anything past the water, so I had no motivation to think about ways to get past the water. So maybe it's less forgetting things and more not remembering I needed to remember things. Or just not noticing things, I should say. This looks suspicious. Let's go to Haven. It goes somewhere. Okay, that water is also deep enough to drown. Care for a hint? You have everything you need to complete this challenge. See a new hint for 25? No? I'd probably just go to the middle and light all the things, but I want to see what this does. Starts it rotating. Oh, I'm not actually allowed onto the center platform. Okay, and they go out in that amount of time. Just block so that I'm near this in time. And then get dunked in the water. I feel like the platforms shouldn't degrade during the cutscene. It's a purple soul bead. I have one item in my Steam inventory. What's this say now? Care for a hint? You already completed this challenge on your own. Good work. You didn't need any runes for this challenge. Alright. Sure. Whatever a rune is. I guess they're probably the things that attach to my spells in order to improve them. If I had to guess. Figured there would be some health in those barrels. Just felt like an appropriate place for some health. I probably don't want to melee those barrels. They do look like they would explode or something. Here's one of Rachel's bags. That's the first one. Bag of wares. Bag of various wares stolen by goblins. Therefore, in total, I should return them to Rachel. And they have the power to make a mysterious 1 in 4 appear. Okay. It doesn't explode instantly. I did hit it with my fire spell. I'm not sure whether striking it with my, like, lightning or whatever would have produced a different effect, like an immediate explosion. I feel when you miss a melee attack. I wonder if that shield is supposed to represent wind or earth. They've clearly put a different element on each of my buttons, at least by default. Oh, I'm trapped. Maybe I eventually get a spell that can just deal with those directly? Oh, that was a lamp. Yeah, I think that'll be it for this part. In the next part, more exploring, but also I don't know what the gap between parts is gonna be for me, so I might forget some of the buttons. This is actually being recorded before Bloodstained is beaten. Just entered the Den of Behemoths in the last part I recorded. But before that ended, I wanted to test to make sure this worked, recorded well, things like that. Seems fine to me. But yeah, see ya.